Hi, it's Terry McCormick, and we are here to honor another wonderful teacher in the Omaha Council Bluffs area. Her name is Mrs. Kaylee Wright. She's a fourth grade teacher at Arbor Park Intermediate School in Blair. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, Terry. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I first want to say, normally when I set up the teacher of the week, I call the receptionist at the school, and that happened to be your mom.
It is, yes. She was very excited.
She was so excited. So I thought that was neat. That's never happened before. But we got a great letter from a parent, and I'm going to read a little bit of that to you. They nominated you. It says, Mrs. Wright goes above and beyond to work with every student. She is also an amazing mentor who knows how to inspire and encourage all her students. She even coordinated a group outing for a high school student that came to her class to support him at a basketball game. I have never seen her without a smile on her face. She is truly an inspiring person. So there you go.
That was so nice.
Yes, that's great. And again, teachers, I think for you, especially during the last few years, it's been such a challenge. And still, you love teaching. So you put that out there and just know that your students see that in you. So I think that's great.
Thanks.
All right, my first question for you, though, speaking of challenges, what has been the most challenging thing for you over the past few years?
I would say it's getting easier, but I think the definite most challenge is just meeting the needs of all the learners, since it now is basically coming on year 3, half of that first year. The pandemic has kind of put everyone in a variety of spots in their learning, both academically and socially, emotionally. So planning and managing all of those needs, I think probably has been the biggest challenge that us teachers are adjusting to.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I mean, I have a hard enough time just keeping a calendar of my day-to-day, but between virtual and classrooms and everything else, high five to you on that. I think that is really inspiring. So on the opposite side, what has been like a bright side, a highlight for you, something that really stands out?
I think when all this started, we were really nervous about the kids, but I think the bright spot, honestly, has just been watching how much the kids are still willing to grow in spite of all of the challenges. They're so resilient and willing to try new things. But I also feel just the natural collaboration that occurred from teaching partners and also parents, just to ensure that all the kids are still learning throughout the pandemic. Those probably have been the brightest spots of the last few years.
Yeah, and you probably get to know the parents in a way you probably wouldn't have before, and it kind of brings you close together. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, I've got a few little rapid fire questions so we can know you, Mrs. Wright. The first one is, what is your favorite thing to binge watch right now? Do you have a show that you just love?
Oh, it depends. I am like an old tried and true. I love The Office. That's something I will put on every night before I go to sleep. So it's one that I just consistently go back to. And another one that I really like to watch is Parks and Rec. Very similar along the same kinds of things. Yeah,
I like watching things I've seen over and over again because I know they're going to make me laugh. I don't have to think too hard, and it's just fun. So, All right. What is your favorite place to go on vacation? If you could go anywhere right now, where would you love to go?
I would love to go. I've been once, and my favorite vacation spot has been Cabo, Mexico. It's so beautiful, warm, and I just love that, like the ocean's so beautiful and the beautiful arch. That was probably my favorite place I had ever vacationed to.
That's great. I have a friend who's going to a wedding there soon, so I'm sure. I'll tell her how great it is. And finally, what is your favorite dessert? If you could order anything off the menu, calories, we're not thinking about calories here, just anything, what would it be?
It's very simple, but I love a good chocolate ice cream. I will eat chocolate ice cream basically anywhere.
All right. Well, that's easy. And then our final question for you, Mrs. Wright, what do you love most about teaching?
Oh, the kids. The kids are by far the best part about teaching. I'm sure a lot of people say that because they are, but I just love laughing with the kids and seeing them grow and even seeing how they think, how they solve problems. Like I still am constantly learning from them and how they're thinking. So they're by far the best part.
That's great. And so you have 17 in your class this year, which is a lot.
Yep.
And how long have you been teaching now?